Have you ever wondered how a pile of dusty shale turns into the bricks that build our cities? Brickmaking is a craft that traces its roots deep into the foundation of civilization itself. Imagine the banks of the Tigris and Euphrates some 6,000 years ago, where the first bricks were molded by hand from river mud, dried by the relentless Mesopotamian sun. Those humble sun-baked blocks became the literal building stones of empires, shaping the skyline of humanity's earliest cities. Over millennia, as civilizations from the Indus Valley to Egypt, China to Greece, and Rome to the far reaches of Europe and Asia rose and flourished, the techniques of brickmaking evolved with them. What began as a simple labor of hands and sun became, with each passing era, more ingenious and refined, a testament to human creativity and the unending quest to build structures that endure. Today, the journey of a brick begins in a place not so different from those ancient riverbanks, the quarry. Here, enormous machines, far removed from the wooden spades of old, dig deep into the earth, seeking out layers of shale. This sedimentary rock, rich in minerals and formed over countless eons, is the perfect raw material. Once extracted, the shale is not rushed to the factory. Instead, it is left exposed to wind, rain, and sun for several years. This patient process, known as weathering, is nature's way of softening the stone, breaking down its structure so it can be transformed efficiently and uniformly. When the time is right, the softened shale makes its way to the heart of the brickmaking operation, the factory. Here, tradition meets technology. Giant stone wheels, descendants of the circular stones once turned by oxen and slaves, now rotate with the precision of modern engineering, crushing the shale into a fine powder. Any larger fragments that survive the first crushing are filtered and ground down even further, ensuring consistency. This fine powder is the canvas upon which the brick's journey will be painted, but dry powder alone cannot become a brick. It needs water, mixed in measured amounts within a powerful machine called a pug mill. The mill churns the mixture, blending water and powdered shale until it forms a thick, homogeneous paste. This dough-like material is the modern answer to the ancient mud that first gave bricks their shape. The next step is a marvel of efficiency: extrusion. The paste is pushed with tremendous force through an extruder, shaping it into a continuous block known as a slug. Unlike early bricks, which were shaped by hand in wooden molds, this slug is perfectly uniform. As the slug emerges, internal pins punch neat holes through the center. These holes are not merely for aesthetics. They reduce the weight of the brick, making it easier to handle, and allow heat to penetrate evenly during firing, ensuring a well-cooked and durable final product. As the extruded slug advances, its rough edges are trimmed away, leaving a smooth, even surface. Then, with mechanical precision, a high-speed blade slices the slug into individual brick-sized segments. Each segment is identical in size and shape, a far cry from the irregular bricks of antiquity. Yet, at this stage, the bricks are still fragile, heavy with moisture from the mixing process. They cannot be fired immediately, lest they crack or explode in the intense heat of the kiln. So, a robotic arm, another testament to modern automation, carefully stacks the raw bricks, spacing them to allow air to circulate freely. Here, evaporation begins, slowly drawing out excess moisture. To accelerate the process, the bricks are transferred to industrial dryers, where warm air passes over them for up to 48 hours. This stage is crucial. Too much moisture, and the bricks will not survive the kiln. Once sufficiently dried, the bricks are ready for their trial by fire. They enter the kiln, a cavernous oven where temperatures soar between 800 and 1100 degrees Celsius. Far hotter than any campfire or hearth, the precise temperature depends on the composition of the clay and the desired qualities of the finished brick. For up to 36 hours, the bricks endure this inferno, their structure transforming as minerals fuse and harden. It is here, in the glowing heart of the kiln, that the bricks acquire their legendary strength and durability. Emerging from the kiln, the bricks are not yet ready for the world. Each must pass a series of rigorous tests. Their weight is measured, ensuring they are neither too heavy for builders nor too light to be structurally sound. Water absorption is checked, for a good brick must resist moisture to prevent crumbling or cracking over time. Only those bricks that meet strict quality standards are selected for the market. The journey is nearly complete. The finished bricks, now cool and solid, are stacked with care, awaiting their new purpose. Whether destined to form the walls of a family home, the facade of a grand building, or the paving of a city street, these bricks carry with them the legacy of thousands of years of human ingenuity. But modern brickmaking is about more than just strength and longevity. Bricks are naturally energy efficient, their dense composition allowing them to absorb heat during the day and release it slowly at night. In hot climates, this helps keep buildings cool, while in colder regions, it provides warmth and comfort through the winter. Bricks resist fading under the sun's harsh rays, do not warp in damp conditions, and stand strong against rot and pests. From the quarries where shale is unearthed, through the carefully orchestrated steps of crushing, mixing, extruding, drying, and firing, to the final inspection that ensures only the best reach your hands, brickmaking is a process that marries the wisdom of the past with the precision of the present. It is a story of transformation, of raw earth shaped by human hands and ingenuity into the solid, enduring blocks that shelter us, inspire us, and stand as silent witnesses to our history. As you walk past a brick wall, run your fingers along its sturdy surface, or feel the warmth it holds from the sun. Remember that you are touching a piece of humanity's story, a craft honed over millennia, still evolving, still building the future. So next time you see a brick wall, ask yourself, how many years, machines, and flames did it take to make just one of those bricks?